President of the Senate and my dear colleagues, Henry Dickson, and I represent the people of Bayelsa West, Senatorial District of Bayelsa State. Mr. President, I rise this morning to join other colleagues, and I think everyone in this Senate and across our country in condemning the very sad and dastardly act that was committed against officers and men of our country's military. It's not every day, even in a war situation, it's not every day a country suffers this kind of loss, even in a war, even during war times. And this development is very sad. So I'd like to join on behalf of the good people of my senatorial district. I'd like to join in condemning this terrible tragedy that has befallen our nation's military and our country by extension, and convey our condolences to the families, because at the end of the day, the terrible loss to our country was also a terrible human tragedy. Families have been left without their fathers and husbands and breadwinners and friends. But as at now, we are all aware of what is going on in that community and around that area. Houses burned, a number of civilians also killed. So we also condole with the families of the innocent people who have also died in the process. And Mr. President, just this morning as I was getting ready to come here, I also received series of phone calls from Bayelsa State, where, for whether there is any correlation or not, I don't know, but there is a situation also going on in Bayelsa, in a community called Egbomotoro, in southern Ijaw local government area, where the military, for whatever reason, maybe in connection or not in connection, but at the end of an inquiry, we'll know whether there's any link. There are some casualties I hear. Houses have also been destroyed and so on. What I want to say by way of advice is that because we will, after commiserating with the military, with our country and the families, we may have to conduct an inquiry. Because of that, I will advise that we don't portion any blame this way or that way. What I mean is, we are yet to know, this Senate is yet to know, the totality of facts that we are dealing with, and the further escalations that is also, that we are also seeing. So I think it's appropriate for this Senate to commiserate with our country, and in particular, the armed forces and the families affected, and also, as Senator Dafinon rightly said, also commiserate with the families of innocent locals involved. And then we direct an inquiry, direct the appropriate committees to go into this matter and then give us a full report. Let's know what really happened. Let's know what really happened. So, Mr. President, that's what I can say. There is a situation unfolding as we speak in Bayelsa. I'm sure as time goes by, as the days goes by, we'll also know what is going on. But all in all, it's a terrible development, a very sad day for our country and our country's military. A lieutenant colonel, 2 majors, and others died in one fell swoop. It's a very sad loss. And we commiserate, and it's appropriate for us to commiserate with them and direct an inquiry. Thank you.
Well, on this issue in camera, because it's not only very sensitive, it's very provocative, and it's horrifying, potential danger, not just for the entire society, but even for the residents of those communities. The military is not just an institution. So if people see things and they don't talk, then they will suffer collateral damage. So I would have said that we probably just set up a committee to liaise with the armed forces to look into this issue so that we'll be better informed. Because if the military should react, nobody can say you cannot react, because every single culprit involved must be brought out to face the full wrath of the law. So in the course of it, there may be collateral damage. But maybe through our inquiries, if we mix with the communities and try to find out what actually went wrong, we may even assist both parties to reach amicable resolution. But nobody, no country will accept the kind of thing that we have just witnessed. And no community will enjoy peace after that kind of dastardly act are being committed. So, like you said, we shouldn't condemn both sides. No, we are condemning the one we have seen. The one we have seen is the killing of almost 16 soldiers in circumstances that are very bestial, totally not common. There is no common sense attached to it. So, to avoid a lot of collateral damage, I would suggest that we discuss towards setting up a committee to immediately swing into action, meet with the communities, liaise with the armed forces, and see what we can do to bring immediate peace and recompense if need be. But this is terrible. If we leave it open without advising both sides, there will be more people will die. Because this is just not acceptable in any sane society in the world. Armed forces with all the training, parents, children of people, uncles, brothers, is unacceptable. It's not, I don't think we should discuss much. Deputy Senate President, proceed a solution so that we can go into, if the prayers are not far-reaching enough, then the Senate should craft its own prayers and swing into action with a view to seeing how we can handle this situation.